So here's a game where our only goal is to hurt this yellow man in increasingly destructive and savage ways. I mean, it's pretty funny to begin with, he just throws himself over the edge. And it's a long ways down. Who knew the people bounce? To begin, we have $20 to spend putting a staircase here. But can we put one here instead? There we go, we'll catch his fall. Perfect. Oh, I think we made him go lower. Okay, let's try it there then. Where's the point of contact? It's a fun physics game. I think by putting the stairs down here, we actually make him fall further each time, because we're well below where he was falling earlier. But the game was mad at me until I put the stairs right here, so he falls down 6 stairs before he falls the next 150 feet and breaks every bone in his body. So according to my calculations, he lands right about here. So if he puts some spikes there, that will hopefully catch his fall. We'll see if that actually plays out. Waiting for him to fall any second now. And we missed him. Okay, he seems to fall in random spots. I'm going to bring the spikes to him then. Okay, he goes through the spikes. Oh, I thought he would get impaled on them. He just sort of goes right on through them. Okay, that's going to get us more points though, so we're already going to get creative with this. Each set does get more expensive, but if I put some spikes right at the top, he's basically guaranteed to fall through them. In fact, we're going to make a spiky staircase. I've always wanted one of those. We got to be careful how many stairs we put. We don't want to kill his momentum altogether. In fact, we should lower those down a bit, probably like that, just to be sure he keeps on rolling. And look at all the fun tools we have to work with. We have like a cactus bomb and even a helicopter, whose blades are made of spikes. And to add on to the unnecessary suffering, we're going to add a buzzsaw. So we'll hopefully plow through that again and again and again. We need to maximize impact with that thing. He goes headfirst into it, so there should be some adequate damage. We could just sit here and do this forever and get richer and richer. But we need to add a little more pain to the whole process. We're going to add another saw. Actually, if we put them back to back, they might kind of juggle off each other. If it gets caught up there, it'll be a bit like a blender. Probably. Sort of worked. We'll adjust some things. So the saws actually have like a lifting effect. Yeah, that really did him in. Look at all the money that fell out of him. Okay, we got a new winner. And we have a giant fan, so maybe once he gets past the saws, he'll get blown up and just go over that way a little bit. And then we'll figure out what to do with him from there. I'm hoping we can catch him on another staircase and sort of start the process over again. Perfect. He'll land there, he'll have his friends, the spikes, to meet him there. He's very familiar with these. And then we'll add another staircase there, so he goes through the super saws, up through there, touches the spikes, gently rolls down the stairs. Kind of runs out of momentum there, doesn't he? So let's go ahead and take this out of play for a second. I think we need more saws here. Saws will get him moving again. That one really sort of went inside him. Sometimes he sort of gets stuck here between the saws and the spikes, so he's just taking perpetual damage by being an anti-gravity moron. I really like what we got going on here. I'm going to put this over here to hopefully blast him a little bit further. He's not very consistent, but that's his fault, not mine. This is good. He just got stuck here getting impaled. This is such a fun game. It really lets me bring up my best creativity. So I think we're going to need something else to keep him moving along. I'm going to try one of these. We're going to put that maybe here, because after he spits out of that saw... Oh, that's like a launcher. Ooh, that's great. Alright, so we just need another one of those right here to make sure he's going very fast, and we'll use these stairs somewhere else. So now he jumped right over the spikes that time. He's going to get mulched. We're going to make a lot of money off his mulching, though. Consistency isn't our strong suit, especially when I keep accidentally moving those. Okay, that time we made it to the grinder wheels. Then we're going to have this swinging baseball bat thing. I think that's going to fit very nicely right about here. Because those two should work against each other. He'll get nicely scrunched up here, hopefully. We have also unlocked a giant bomb, which is probably going to have wildly hilarious effects. I've also unlocked challenges, and by going to see the challenges, it took away my torture course. But that's alright overall. We've got to make him get all the way over to there. You know what? I don't think I actually need any stairs. I'm pretty sure I could just use a couple of these things to sort of catch his fall, and he will eject himself really nicely from there. So, got it. It's kind of like Polybridge, but for murder. So I got to get him over the wall now. I wonder if he has any choice in this. Like, does he want to be doing that, or is that just the way he's born? He appears into the world to go over the edge. Again and again and again. Not really sure what this doodad does, but I think I'm gonna like it a lot. He just made it over the wall. Perfect. I only had to use one single item. This one's going to involve a little more ingenuity. He's going to fall into those. He's going to land somewhere here. And then we just send him back the other way, really. If that had spawned quicker, we would have had him. We still might here. So he goes over there. Come on, Twinkle Toes. And got it. He's got to get around all of those swinging baseball bats. Pretty sure I can make this work without too much issue. His momentum's falling outwards anyway, so he should get blown up. And the baseball bats almost carried him in there as it was. Just need a little more upward lift from the fans of death. And got it. Can't help but notice this one seems to be surrounded by some kind of explosives. So the first thing we need to do is find out what those explosives do when he touches them. They don't have a very friendly look to them, but they're not as big of an explosion as I'd hoped for either. So let's lift that up a little bit, and we'll lift that one up a little bit. Then I think we could probably catch him somewhere right here. Maybe a little bit further in. It's all speculatory physics until it actually happens. Okay, he goes flying over there. Okay, we just need a few more grinders to catch him on this side. So if we put one, say, there, and even one there, just to be sure. Yep, that'll work. Perfect. Lucky him. We're also saving up a lot of money. I'm not really sure what the money is supposed to do. We can make him different colors and hats, but he doesn't deserve nice things. So I think on this one, we'll put a staircase here to break his fall. And then he's going to get grinded a little bit after that. And I think he's probably got the momentum at that point to sort of spring himself up there. Is that going to work? No, not as well as I had thought. Just a few small adjustments though. We'll have him to his bag of money soon. It's really our bag of money, but he doesn't know that. We tell him he's going to be rich. This one gave me 6 saw blades to work with. And I think I understand the mission. We put them like this side by side and they'll act like a conveyor belt. Yeah, that'll probably work. Not really sure what I'm doing at this point, but it might actually work reasonably well. So if I put that there, he's going to scoot along there to the grinders, get lifted up. The baseball bats kind of work against me here. So maybe I need to have him airborne a little earlier so he scoots over the baseball bats. Or I could just keep doing this until he gets lucky and hits it. Oh, that actually worked. I blinked and he hit it. This one comes installed with fans, so we need to work a way to get around those. Pretty sure I could just... Maybe I could build stairs, like upward stairs out of these. Can you climb those? He's not much of a climber, this guy. So what we'll do instead is send him that way at very high speed and then launch him. With the right trajectory, he will land in just the right place. Not sure where that is yet, but we'll figure it out together. And just in case he sort of misses, is it a bad idea to put stairs here? Sir, you've gone too far. Okay, we're going to put a staircase over here as like a back catcher. So now we just need the physics to work in our favor. Wow, that was a good launch. I might actually have to remove one of my speed conveyors because I feel like he's going way too far. So if I put that, that might land him more so in the sensitive zone. Not like that though. I made some micro adjustments that are only making things worse. He's getting spaghettified. Okay, that was a much better launch. I adjusted it. Oh, he was so close. Actually, you know what? One of these right here would have actually made the difference. So now he's got a much bigger zone of landing. Oh, this might do it. Got him. I feel a little bit like they're getting easier. We're going to put that there and see where he lands on this. Again, we just make adjustments as we go. So he goes up. Okay. Yeah, I think I can see how this one could be a little bit hard. We're going to have to launch him pretty much straight vertical and then he lands on that. So in order to do that, I think I'm going to move that over a little bit. And then he'll land on there, get mulched up, and make me a boatload of money. Eventually. Or he'll just perpetually get pancaked against the saw blades. Either way, we're going to have a good time. That thing gets some height on it when you really get a full spring on it. He's very unreliable as a victim. This one's fun because we're definitely going to have to land him in there. Which shouldn't be that hard to do. If we get him to say there, that should be fine. It's just a matter of blowing him right. And we've had plenty of practice blowing by now. So hopefully that will sort of carry his momentum along. We'll see where he lands before we get too carried away. Yep, pretty close now. Put another fan blade about the same distance away. And that will keep him airborne long enough to land on the mulchers and then send him to his death in the money bag. We've got new tools to work with. Look at this horrific device. So I'm thinking we're going to need something like that. We sort of need to reverse engineer this. So I need to get him over there. So I need to start moving him forward from here. These are probably going to be the easiest way to get him going if I put one there. And one there. Let's see where that leaves him. Nowhere. Okay, so that's still not very efficient. This one's actually going to take a little bit of effort. Yep, that's getting better. So then we blow him from, say, here, and we put one maybe over here. Way too high. I've moved the one that was over there, over there. Oh, it's so close. Kind of wondering if I just put like a wall of saw blades here, if he just sort of can't get through that. And then he's sort of forced to go upwards. I've also just realized I probably actually could send him through this little gap up here. He might find his way there eventually anyway, all by himself. He might not need a lot of my guidance. I've added another fan in here to hopefully get his momentum going upwards and less over. Oh, that worked. I added it. He missed it. He missed the money bag. You absolute moron. You were right beside it. Maybe this time our brave hero... Nope. Nope, he's just gonna fall down. This one had potential. Well, a few runs later, our brave hero made it. So it looks like we might have a few options here. We probably don't want to go over the top, although we maybe could. Basically, this one shouldn't be that hard. We'll use some stairs to gently guide him to where he needs to go for a moment. Might be able to put a bit of a gap on those. And that's like half the journey in itself. Once he's up to here, we pretty much got him. So then we do maybe one of those and then one of these. It's not going to be the easiest thing to make this build work, but I'm too lazy to change it now. My flawless design will work eventually. Flawless is being used quite loosely here. Oh, he launched straight in. Just as planned. It only took 50 tries. Ooh, so delicate. This is going to be fun. We got to be a surgeon with our torture. So I'm thinking we'll go 3 of those and then one springboardy whatever. And see where that lands him. I might have to funnel him down between the bombs. That didn't work at all. We're going to drop that down just a smidge. And okay, we need to put a wall of something here. So we'll go staircase, staircase, staircase. And that will obstruct him. And he went right over all of it. An absolute legend. Okay, that time he touched a bomb on the way by, so that's not my fault. In case he does land up here again, I'm going to put some of the conveyor belts that way. So hopefully if he lands on that, he gets funneled back down to his golden bag of money. Oh, that was so close. He just touched the bomb on the way past. That time he hit the bomb directly. He's getting worse. I'm starting to wonder if maybe a build like this is going to be a little more reliable. I keep launching him too far. These things are actually very powerful as launchers. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Don't touch the bombs. Okay, you can touch a few of the bombs. Come on. Come on. We can do it. Okay, I think we've lost it now. He fit through that gap. He's such a little idiot sometimes. He just will not go where you want him to. You know what? That's a bad idea. Let's go like that. Oh, wait. That could be it. Touch the bomb. Oh, he bounced right over it. Oh, he's so difficult sometimes. Wait. Wait. Nope. He's my best friend. Nope. I hate him again. And just as planned. These are definitely getting harder. We've got to get him all the way around the bombs or through the bombs. Well, I mean, with how powerful these are, I could probably get him most of the way there just on these things. And when you stack them up nice and tight and give him a very slight downslope, they can actually get that guy going pretty quick. So then it's just a matter of trying to get him to the right spot without getting him too far. So in saying that, I'm not really sure what I'm doing at this point. We're just going to go by feel. Okay, we're getting closer for sure. That's sort of a back catcher there, and then we'll put a spring, hopefully right here. Okay, yep, so far so good. Oh, that actually worked. I thought that was going to take forever. That's great. So we go from a level like that to a level like this, where I'm pretty sure it's going to be as simple as putting 2 of these in, and that's probably going to be it. Like, this should be fairly foolproof. I think there's some inconsistency to the difficulty of this game. And then it gives us a level like this. Ooh, we never played with a hammer before. I was hoping I could actually time that and just kind of scoop him up and land him in there. This is not consistent enough for that. So we'll try something a little different. That got him almost to where he needs to go. We'll give him a little more lift. We'll move the hammer out of the way, because the hammer is going to be pretty counterproductive to our goals. Okay, he's nicely in the hole now. So then we just need to send him back that way with a little bit of force. And honestly, that'll probably do it. So just for fun, we'll go ahead and move the hammer into the mix too, just to be sure we're maximizing all of our tools. That's going to be fairly counterproductive. He is so annoyingly inconsistent. I think he actually works better when we're actively watching him. Wow, the hammer sure helped. It launched him straight to the moon. And so we'll just give that a little adjustment for a little more lift. Still not quite doing it, and the hammer sent him back. We get a refund. We're going to go ahead and move the hammer now because I don't think that's going to help us. I'm just going to make micro adjustments to things over here, kind of like we're playing Poly Bridge. The bridge keeps collapsing, so we're just going to make small adjustments because we know we're close. And he got hammered and touched the money bag. I'm back with fresh coffee for this masterpiece. So I've got to get this man from this space to this space. Well, he propels himself to the right pretty thoroughly on his own, so I'm pretty sure he will mostly get himself there with just a fan or two. He'll jump into that, he'll get blown way up, and it was actually reasonably close. So if we just carry his momentum a touch further, I think he's going to get right to where we want him, in a giant pile of money. This poor guy doesn't even realize he gets the money once he gets there. Gonna need a little bit of vertical on this one to make sure he makes it all the way over there. This is a pretty strong launcher. I'm gonna need a fan somewhere there. This one's perhaps gonna be a little bit harder. Definitely need to try and get him that way without hitting those bombs. But he can't also go too far over there too fast, otherwise he'll shoot out the end. Not sure I'm setting this up very well. Yeah, that could work with the right application. We just gotta put a bit of a barrier here to stop him dead, and then he goes upwards instead. Is that gonna work? Nope, he's a really skinny fellow. He can fit through any little gap. Oh, wait, he went up through the bombs. He did it the wrong way, but we did it. I'll take that, definitely. I like how they always throw in an object like this, like it's supposed to be some kind of addition to the level. At best, it's a mild distraction, but we'll mostly just ignore that because the money's over here. So I think we'll put a fan there that will blow him adequately up into the pile of money. I'm just going to start with some staircases, just to see if there's anything really differently I need to do. But I'm pretty sure I could go mostly like that, and that might actually just work. And in fact, it's going to. I am an absolute genius when it comes to games made for 4-year-olds. This one will actually be a bit of a challenge because I gotta land him through this gap between the swinging baseball bats. So let's try something like that. Just kind of a test bounce. Okay, we've actually gone too far already. I always start with overkill, but it also depends on the placement and luck of things, because if you put things even slightly wrong, he goes straight up and down instead, and turns into a bouncing moron. Wait, that's not bad actually. Yeah, we did it! That was pure skill and engineering. Alright, this one I could see being a little bit harder, because some of these are actually going to work against us for once. So let's blow him to start and see where that goes. He basically got to the wall. So we're going to add another one of those maybe there just to keep his momentum going. Let's go a little bit higher with that one. So he gets double blown, and then he's going to land somewhere there and get destroyed. If I put another fan in... Wait, I could actually catch him with this. If I put this here, he goes down, and that actually worked. I caught him in real time. These are sort of like 1% inconvenient, but I don't think they're going to be a factor basically at all. So judging by his trajectory, he's going to land somewhere here-ish. Good. We're going to pick that up just a little bit because I like to have each one step down ever so slightly onto the next because it carries him along quicker. And we're obviously in a great hurry to get this done. You know, this one will be a little bit hard because I need to get him through this space and I need to fit something that's going to put him up here. And so far the closest I can put the bouncer is right there. So he's got to be going really fast to make that work. It's just not going to. I could try and fit him in that little itty bitty gap. I don't know if he's going to do that, but he just might. So we'll put that there. Might need one more of these now. Yeah, we're sure going to. That will send him there. He'll hit the bouncer. Close. Slip under the gap. Nope, this still needs to be either this lower or the launcher's higher. Actually, we could put these in here. You just gotta wait till they're not spinning. I didn't know that before. So we're making this much harder than it actually is. Because I could just go sort of like that now. We'll still do it on hard mode here where he has to go through the gap. Just to make it somewhat challenging. Ooh, right there then. Where'd he go? I managed to break this. He's not respawning. So we gotta hit the refresh and take away my heart. The whole thing left. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay, we just bring him back. Not sure what happened there, but we're back in business. So he goes up there. Maybe I just need more bouncers. If there's enough bouncers over here, eventually he'll get up in there. But so far this level is actually something of a challenge. It's actually really hard to get him through that gap up into there. There's probably an easy way to do this that I'm just not seeing. Okay, trying a different setup now. That one obviously didn't work, but I had to reset the bouncer. If I set this up just a little bit differently, I think we might have it. Wait, we might have it anyway. We did it. It just sort of smashed him in there, and I'll take that because that level was really annoying. So on this one, he immediately falls into bombs. We either need to go around the bombs or through the bombs. And I mean, on some of these, he seems pretty content to just mostly fall through them. Eventually, he'll get there. All right, well, now he's just embarrassing me. Come on, touch the bomb. That's not a good one either. There we go. He scorpioned himself downwards. Now he just wants to kiss the bomb. Eventually, he'll get the right drop. Come on, fall down just a little more. You can... Okay, one more. The bomb respawned at just the worst time. You can actually manipulate a lot of this game, I realized, by restarting. Because the bomb will take a sec to turn in again. Okay, here we go. And way too far. So naturally, I'll just catch him where he fell to. We'll throw him into the bomb. We'll restart him again because he's not going to fall through that gap. Now he will. He'll fly that way. He'll fall into the grinders the other way. And get pretty beat up, but he earned us some money. This one, we've got to get him a long ways up. And he's got a lot of different things to try and negotiate here. I'm going to try and bring him to straight, maybe around the whirling baseball bat thing. So now I just got to figure out how to get him up there. So he basically needs to land in a fan, say right there. So I got to get him up to there. Well, I could probably just use fans again and again. Yeah, the fans are actually really powerful. So even just one fan like right here might be enough to do it. He goes up again. Okay, one more fan maybe then. Just to maintain some upward momentum. The first fan blows him really hard. Yep, keep going. Too hard. But we'll keep on going with our little micro adjustments. That was actually pretty close. I'm going to lower that one down so he gets less of that brunt big force. He also actually landed right there. In case that happens again, I'm going to put one of these here. And maybe another one of these just below that. That was so close. He's actually really close still. Oh, this might be it. Okay, I gotta adjust this a little bit. I'm gonna move it over and back a bit. That will hopefully catch him more often. And if we need a bit of a boost somewhere else, we can certainly take it. Come on, got it. Why are the levels getting easier again? Some of them are stupidly hard, and sometimes they get really, really easy. So on this one, I might actually land him up close to this. I feel like this is probably the easiest way to do it. I just gotta get him to like there. So I'm pretty sure if I springboard him from here and then fan him once or twice, like that probably, that might be good enough. It's actually really, really close. With another one of these maybe? I might have to adjust this a little bit. You can't put that there, got it. All right, well up he goes and I think we got us a winner anyway. Here's another interesting one at least. We got to go up and over the wall or under it. So I can just launch him over the wall, sort of like that, and then I'm pretty sure I can catch him on probably two of these, if that, and yep, that one was literally that easy. Another one of the baseball bats that's maybe going to be a problem in this one, but also maybe not. So we got to spring him from there. We don't have a lot of different pieces to work with, so this one will actually be a little bit of a challenge. Maybe more than I think. I can get him that far on that, so he'll land roughly, say, here. And then another one of those there to keep him going. Wow, that might actually work. I'm so good at this. I like the fans too because they're just so chaotic. You don't know where they're going to land him. And this might also be enough to finish this level. Put one of those there just in case. So he goes that way, under it. That's okay. It's really, really easy to solve that if I just put that there. Then it's pretty foolproof. And he goes like a ragdoll. It's another one of these creative levels where you just got to reach the money bag out there. Super, super hard to do. I'm thinking maybe two of these at most. And even that's too far. Maybe just one then. We'll let him go that far. You can just launch him into oblivion. You should get more points for the less parts you use as well. You know what? We'll just do that. We'll do this really lazy and stupid because that'll still propel him forward and we got it. Well, I think that's about it for Torture Polybridge.